I have at the top of my house, stay away. That's for all the energy vampires that are in my life, particularly my relatives and my family, few friends. I come from a family where most people in my family are pretty much low achievers. So they consider me the stuck-up cousin because I want more. And when I graduated from college, they didn't come because they were upset that I graduated from college. So that's pretty much where they are. My mom cried the entire time because she wanted it to be her, and it wasn't me. I mean, it was me. And my brother didn't come because he was mad that he didn't go to college. So, but so that's presented a lot of issues for me. One of the main issues is a fear of success, because I knew that the more successful I became, the more alienated I would become from my family. And even with housing, when I moved into a luxury apartment building first, they were like, oh, she thinks she's better than us because she lives there. So then I moved to a luxury condo building downtown, and it was like, how could anybody afford to be here? Meaning they couldn't afford it, I could afford it, and I'm a part of them, so how could I afford it? So it's been just a real big thing. And I didn't even go to medical school. I started off in medical school, and I pulled back because of them. So I've had to fight also fear of failure, because I like to be excellent, and when I make mistakes, I'm super hard on myself. And I've gotten over it though. The last few years with a lot of prayer, it's kind of pulled me through. But I do not have any contact with my relatives. I do not have a relationship with my brother, and my relationship with my mom is very strained. She is pretty much like the most negative person I have ever met, and if she wasn't my mother, I probably wouldn't have contact with her. I have had friends who have wanted to be takers and not givers, and because I'm a giving person, I could not recognize those friends because I always wanted to give. And because I come from a family where my needs were not kind of met, I used to feel that I had to be super good and know how to meet my own needs. But then I began to meet people, particularly men, who could meet my needs faster and better than I could. So that kind of opened me up to allowing other people in my life to meet my needs. I hope I don't sound too bad.
No, but
in my house that I've let go of, they're no longer residing in my house. But they were residents of my house.
Okay.
And then I talked about my fear of success and my fear of failure. And I've had some anxiety over that, so anxiety was a resident of my house as well. But also lately, I've had a tremendous joy in my house. And what I tend to do is I do activities that I love. Sharon knows that. I'm all over the place pretty much every day. And I am at museums, art galleries, you name it. So that's put joy into my house. And that's also brought a lot of happiness in my house. And also, because I've weeded out a lot of people from my life, I only have people in my life who are able to have reciprocal relationships with me.
Great.
So if you're not a giver and a taker, and if you just want to take and not want to give, matter of fact, I close the door, and I do say stay away. But for people who are open and their hearts are open, they're always welcome in my house. Well, that's it.
thank you.
Thank
you.
you.
Really good.
Thank you.